It's Week 7 of the National Football League, and we'll see the River Hogs, leader at quarterback. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the River Hogs and the Condors on Sunday night.
And we are underway from Houston. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. give right side. Sheffield. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Carlisle. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. They'll be led out by a former most valuable player of the National Football League, the always dangerous Lamar Jackson.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
On second down, here's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Jackson. Short pass tip, but caught anyway. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
But when you go on the road, you're hoping to make plays that will take the crowd out of the game. I think that's a pretty good example right there.
Yeah, a break like that never hurts, especially in the first quarter. Maybe help to set the tone a little bit.
Could settle him down, get him into the game a little bit easier without that crowd really being against him.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Jackson will throw again. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. We had a pretty good idea that they were going to pressure this young quarterback, and that's now 2 sacks here in the first quarter.
And yeah, this is a secret to exactly nobody, because if you're a rookie quarterback, you know you're going to see pressure. Defenses want to see how you're going to handle it, or if it forces you into making bad decisions. That's their goal.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carlisle. And this one's incomplete. But you look at this defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. A man who is both a prep and collegiate star here in the Lone Star State, Devon Achane.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
3rd down and 1.
Throwing is Jackson.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Play action. Now Jackson. And he'll find Hall. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 62 yards.
And I get that he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just match protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
A give, running right, Achane.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 yards there, just like last play.
The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Achane is in for a touchdown.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Houston's offense taking over again.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Throwing to start the drive. Carlisle. Escape. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Quiddy Pay able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Looking to throw. Carlisle.
That is caught.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Throwing on first down, Carlisle. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. From the 41, here's a second down and 6. Up the middle they go. Sheffield. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Back to throw. Carlisle. He finds his man. Complete. It's Black. His first catch. Good for 9 and a first down.
But you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3-and-out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and 9 at their 48-yard line.
Jackson now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. That one a first down pickup of 8. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle 36. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here. Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Carlisle. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to throw. Carlisle. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sheffield. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Back to throw. Carlisle. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Oh, that's a nice job of clearing space in the middle of the field for your tight end. He's going to start behind the line and run an angle route, hoping to kind of get lost in the middle of the field. And this is put right on him, and he's able to pick up a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Sheffield. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Carlisle. And he fends him off. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Looking to throw. Carlisle. In trouble, and he's taken down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
The Rio offense about to set up shop once again. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson. And his throw is incomplete. Boy, excellent coverage there. Last week he had the interception. One reason why he was the AFC Defensive Player of the Week.
So no jokes about not having hands, right? Because he got the pick last week. This week, he's knocked down a ball in this game so far. Let's see if he can get an interception as this one continues.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Carlisle firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Now he dumps this off over the middle. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's
Back to throw. Carlisle. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Now the Rio offense set to take over. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. One of the linebackers has got it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through. And short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, Achane. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Returnable for Sherrills. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at
the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Jackson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open book beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Over the middle, it's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. Jackson, option right. That second down play nets a -4.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Jackson from the shotgun. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. Fourth down. They bring their punter out there now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. Sheffield. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Up the middle they go. Sheffield. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
Call that a gain of 11.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Carlisle. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. This is third and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. Back to throw. Carlisle. Shrugs. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the River Hogs have cut it back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Now the Rio offense set to take over. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Achane here. They stay on the ground.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion for us there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Now it's Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Newman. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Up the middle, Achane.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Cade York on now for the field goal.
Made his first. This now from 46 yards away.
York able to send this one through.
And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So 3 points, a response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Houston's offense taking over again.
And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Sheffield. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Off play action. Carlisle trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Tackle made by Tyree Wilson. Now 2nd and 9. Again, it's Achane.
Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Kerr. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, Sheffield down to about the 45.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
On 3rd and 2, Carlisle able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Sheffield. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sheffield. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Up the middle they go. Sheffield. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Eluding under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. 4th quarter, they cling to a 3-point lead after the field goal a moment ago, and it's certainly a very critical drive with still a good chunk of time remaining. Jackson on 1st down, and he'll find Hall, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Here's Jackson.
He has just not had his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. On 2nd down, a run by Achane. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Play action. It's Jackson. That is caught. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now a toss right side. Achane with it. Oh, he shifts past him. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? And give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Condors are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Well, they were looking to pick up the 1st down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down 20-10, 2:25 remaining. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. Throwing to start the drive. Carlisle. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Howard. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw. Carlisle. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, Carlisle. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Throwing after the interception, Carlisle. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On 1st down, Carlisle. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory.